So Nad, tough fight there, man. All 3 rounds. But did you feel the nerves, I guess, when you got in there for the first time?
No, I didn't feel the nerves as such. No, just as normal as every fight that I've had. You know, I didn't feel any different really. So that was a tough fight. The kid was good. You know, he came to fight. I haven't been in there for a while. So it was nice to get 3 rounds in. Actually, I'd like to quick finish, but it was nice to get the time in there again and you know, do my game plan that I wanted to do. So there's a few, you know, bits and bobs. I wasn't overly happy with my performance, you know, but it was, you know, it wasn't my best performance, but it was a reasonably good performance, and I got the job done. So yeah, it's all good.
I mean, like you were saying there, a lot of time off. Like, how did you kind of keep yourself ticking over, and how did you know you're going to be ready when you got in there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I've been training non-stop the whole time I've been out. Even without having a fight, I've been training 2-3 times a day. I've been training over at Alpha Male for the past sort of year, back and forth, 6 months over there. So you know, doing rounds every week, you know, 6, 12 rounds, you know. So I knew that I'd be ready when I got in there. I knew I'd have the fitness, and you know, I felt, you know, that was probably, you know, the only thing I didn't feel. You know, I did feel it a little bit more than I normally would probably, but you know, that was just getting back in there. And but no, I was happy with it overall. I have to look back, look over it again, but no, I was reasonably happy with it.
Obviously, you control the fight with your wrestling predominantly, controlling him on the mat. Yeah. You did catch her a few times though, especially with the knee. Yeah. Like, was there any?
No, there was no shots that really hurt me badly. You know, I felt the shots. You know, I felt a couple of right hands, and I didn't really feel any knees actually. I think he threw like a flying knee that I shot in on, but it didn't really connect. Caught me with an elbow from the bottom. Again, it wasn't anything that sort of disturbed me. So, but yeah, I controlled that was the game plan. You know, take it to him with the wrestling, and you know, use my size and my strength. And I'm a strong featherweight, so I knew I was going to have the advantage there and have the wrestling advantage. So that was the game plan really. But it made it a hard fight definitely, because that's probably the hardest aspect of the game. You know, you can bounce around and move around and sort of flick jabs out all day long, sort of. But that grinding wrestling style was a hard one to keep up for 3 rounds. So yeah, but it was good.
You mentioned that you weren't overly happy with your performance. Why not?
It just wasn't the cleanest performance, you know. But and you know, I feel like my conditioning could have been a little bit better. But you know, that might have been nerves. I just didn't feel nervous, you know. But that might have been a whole adrenaline and everything going in there. But I didn't feel it personally. But it might have affected my cardio and stuff like that. And I had a bit of a deviated septum. And he caught me with a jab, and I think that sort of bust my nose a bit, and that made it hard to breathe. So that probably had a factor into it as well. So yeah, but yeah, I know it was a good performance. It just wasn't the cleanest performance, you know. It was quite scrappy, but that's the fight game, I suppose. It's not always going to be clean.
You mentioned there about maybe not getting those nerves, but you were supposed to make your UFC debut back in March, weren't you?
I was,
so
yeah.
I presume you got geared up for that, and then you know the disappointment of that not going through. How did you manage to gear yourself up again for this card and for this debut?
Yeah, I mean that was quite. Obviously, it was frustrating at the time, and it was devastating when Sean came in and said, "No, I was warming up. It wasn't done the whole week. Got my medicals, back and forth hospital 4 times." Warming up backstage, weighed in, warming up backstage, wrapped up, ready to go, and then Sean comes and says it's off half an hour before we're supposed to go out. So apart from obviously the disappointment and the frustration of that, it almost was a dress rehearsal of the build-up, you know. So that helped me in a certain extent. I knew what to expect. I knew when I was coming in there what was going to go on, blah blah blah. So it helped me and helped me almost prepare. You know, I knew what was going to go on, and so apart from getting in the cage, that was, you know, I'd done everything else, you know. So. Yeah, I think it actually helped in some respect.
How did it feel then, finally making that walk out to the octagon?
It was brilliant, you know. It was brilliant. I felt, you know, I had my Bob Marley on, and that always chills me out, and just, you know, just go with the flow then. And I felt great. I felt great.
So now with your UFC debut out of the way, and by way of victory, what's next for you? Like, do you have anything like? Do you want to take some time off? Do you have any particular?
No, I mean, I've had enough time off. I need to stay active now, and you know, now I'm in a position where I can. You know, provide properly for my family as well at this game. You know, it's hard when you're fighting in promotions outside of the UFC, and you're hardly taking anything home from each fight, and you've got to train like a professional, so you're training all the time. You can't really have a full-time job if you want to take it seriously. So I've got 2 kids at home, and providing for them is hard, you know. But now I can, you know, fight regularly and bring some decent money home. So that's what I want to do.
And is there anyone in particular you have in mind? Because I mean,
no.
If you want something in the UFC,
you gotta ask for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm easy, man. I never sort of call people out. It's not been my style, but anyone that Sean puts in front of me, I'll never turn down a fight. So, you know, I was supposed to fight Artem Lobov. Well, I wasn't supposed to fight him. They offered Artem this fight. He wanted more time to prepare. That'd be a fight, you know. He's come up on the scene. I'd like that fight, but I don't want to call anyone out. It's not my style. But anyone Sean wants me to fight, I'm ready to fight. You know. If they're in the top 10 or whatever, you know, I don't care, you know what I mean, I'm not worried, you know. Let's build it up, you know, let's do it properly. If that's the way you know it needs to be in the UFC, then but I'm ready, you know, I'm ready for challenges, and that's what I get in here for. It's not, you know, I want to challenge myself and fight the best guys. So yeah, let's, you know, stepping stones and stuff, as they say, but whoever.
And Artem did turn down this fight in Hamburg against you?
Yeah, it was. I mean, Sean offered it to him in like 3.5 weeks, so it was quite late, you know, 3.5, 4 weeks, I think. So I can understand he wanted more time to prepare, and maybe he wants a bigger fight. You know, I'm just coming in as a debut. He's got a bit of a name for himself, especially being Conor's training partner and stuff. So maybe he wants a bigger name as well. He just thought, you know, big guys, Cub Swanson and stuff like that. So.
It's a good fight for you, right? He's a good name.
Yeah, it's a great fight for me, but exactly, you know, it's a good fight for me. I've got a lot of positives to get from it, and he hasn't got so much to gain. So that's another reason why I probably didn't want to take the fight. But like I said, whoever Sean puts in front of me, I'm willing to accept. So we'll go from there.
Thanks very much, Matt. Cheers.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.